So you have a vehicle that you need to get a title for. Maybe you've done some work on the vehicle. Maybe you did some brake work or transmission work. Maybe you've stored the vehicle for somebody. Maybe they left it on your property and never came back for it. How do you get a title without having a bill of sale or some transfer form to give you the vehicle? Well, you have two options. You can do a mechanic's lien or you can do a civil lien. If you're a licensed automotive facility, you have the privilege and authority to do a mechanic's lien using your automotive license. If you are a civilian or a private individual, you can do a civil lien. What's the difference between a mechanic's lien and a civil lien on a vehicle, or even a storage lien on a vehicle? Well, here's how it works. If you are a licensed automotive facility, you can use your repair license, dealer's license, body shop license to go through the mechanic's lien or garage holder's lien process. You send some notices to the owners, you send some notices to the DMV, and you file that with the licensing authority, and they give you a title. The licensing authority in your state, normally called Department of Motor Vehicles or Department of Licensing, sometimes it's called Department of Transportation in some states, is allowed to grant you a legal title certificate based on your affidavit and your automotive license. If you do not have an automotive license, the Department of Motor Vehicles can't give you a title, but you can go over their head. You can do a civil lien and have the court, a magistrate with the court, sign an order of judgment to force the Department of Motor Vehicles to give you a title. So you can check out our website, lientitles.com. It'll give you instructions on both of those. But more importantly, you want to make sure that you have the correct documents to present either to the DMV or to the county clerk. If it's a civil lien, it goes directly to the county clerk. What do you need to have? Well, you need to have the VIN number of that vehicle. You need to have your driver's license and your identity. You need to file a petition or a complaint, whichever it is in your county. Every county does it different, to ask that magistrate or that clerk to declare you to be the owner of the vehicle based on your word, based on your story. Most cases, you don't have to file a title bond either to get a civil lien process started. It's like going over the head of the DMV. If you've been getting the runaround from Department of Motor Vehicles or getting the runaround from the title division, you can go over their head, go to the clerk of court, have them give you a judgment of ownership, slap that on the counter at the DMV with a civil lien, and get the title in your name. Now, this is not going to work if the car's reported stolen or if you have no right to this vehicle. But it does, in many cases, erase financial institution loans. So if the person had a car loan with Wells Fargo, this can override that if done properly. So using the civil lien process or mechanic's lien is a way to leapfrog over title bureaucracy or red tape. In fact, some automotive shops will use a civil lien even when they can technically do a mechanic's lien. Sometimes civil liens are more direct. Sometimes they will trump over what the DMV says for a mechanic's lien. So we have a lot of clients that are repair shops that just skip right over doing a mechanic's lien and go right to a civil lien. Even though technically they have the privilege and authority to do a mechanic's lien, they will jump right to a civil lien to get a title for a vehicle. Check out our website. If you have any questions, you can put comments below or email our help desk.